We the club on time, so pop on. Shady aftermath.
They definitely let you know what they want. And it's up to you. Like,
you spin my head right round when you go down, down.
You spin my head right around when you go down,
Hey, walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. This one is going to sail through the end zone.
Girls, do you have problems trying to find a guy who's a combination of both, right? So what she's saying is she can find a hot guy that she wants to have sex with, and she finds the other guy who, she wants to be able to have a conversation with, wants to have some sort of, the guy's got to at least have a personality to be interested with. But her frustration is those are two different guys, right? So there's the guy that she's really hot, she wants to have sex with, and then there's the guy that she kind of wants to have some sort of something more than, but she's still with that other guy. Now, do you have a problem, like these days, finding a guy who's a little bit of both, like a hot guy who actually has a personality? Is that difficult for you?
I mean, at times, but like I attract men that are like my father or on the same page as me. Like, you look good and you have a good hustle. You're very ambitious. So, sometime or if not, it'd be somebody I can keep a conversation with, but he don't make as much as me, so I end up like having to take care of most of this.
How hard is it for you to find a guy like that? Is it any way for
honestly, it'd be like half and half. Like most of the time it'd be a finance guy and he make good money, or if not, it'd be a who don't make as much as me, but he gonna take care of me in a way.
So, but like not money wise though. Like the guy's like he interests you. Like he can talk. He's funny. He can talk to you. As well, maybe you still want to have sex with him, but like
if the guy just on the same as me, Because if not, they be trying to check me.
What do you think?
So for me, I do feel like it is hard to find somebody both, because I don't know. Like for me, I be running into the same two types. They either be you cute, you got good dick.
For a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. South. 18.
Stroud gonna throw right away. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
37-yard line.
Third, they need 8.
3rd and 8.
On the quick, right? Hey, what up? Hey, T. Hey, one more.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now it's fourth down.
All right. 18. What's that? Buggy. Alert the hot.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. It's second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up third down and nine.
Right, Tony. Level up. Hey, uno. Hey, uno Mars. 19 tax.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
A gain of 7. First down, Houston.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
At the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Tony.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. Stroud. This one complete to Higgins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Alert the hot.
On fourth down, Stroud. That's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready. Coca 19. Ready.
To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third and goal, it's Penix. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Already. 118. That's right.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. The gain is 64. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
Hold it ready. Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
That's complete. He's got it to London. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Forced to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Again, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6 yards pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go now. 19-18. Go street.
On 3rd down, Penix. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 2nd down, Penix in trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On a second down throw for Stroud. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Higgins sent in motion. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Why Tony?
To throw, it's Stroud. Moving to his right. There he goes again. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico.
I would like for you to know that other women find me attractive. I've heard that will make you more attractive. What is she going to tell you? No, she's going to tell you that's not true, even though it is true. And so this is a function of I got places to go. People to see time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. I'm like my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We'll keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goodies powers.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spot.
We're doing some lovely ladies and Bradley Martin special guests. It's been a while. We're glad to have him back. 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. So quick announcements, and then we'll have the girls. Yeah, Subs and Brad. Yeah, pretty much. All right, go ahead. Announcements. You go first.
Podcast going pretty well. Clips going everywhere. I thought it was podcast. Love you on soon as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And yeah,
it's about yours, the new one.
I thought it was podcast.
Yeah, it's the one-on-one. Yeah. Okay. yeah, get the merch. We got the chip out merch. It's out, man. Go ahead and get it. It's only a limited time offer. We'll pull up the link for you guys here in a little bit. And get my book, Why I'm Deserving Even Less. That's out as well. Amazon bestseller. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We just got done doing a stream. We covered the Carmelo Anthony case, the Rick Chow case. Yeah, there you go, man. You guys only got 8 days, I think. If you scroll on down the God, no. Cool. Marvel Rivals, CC. Yeah, that's a video game. That's what we call video game. Wow, we're getting started early. That is crazy. Yo!
How much you want to bet on that?
Chip it out, man. Shots and swords.
Up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that!
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Push it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometime.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
For the first time with Bijan Robinson. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now a 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Robinson. And he pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to troop a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Penix. And it's caught. Touchdown. David Stills from 6 yards away. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Eagles 0.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
No touch. No. No touch.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Great. Set.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, don't drop with it. Do a step with it. I'm too gold. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Go. Red on red. Son, it's a hunt. All right, here we go. It's a hunt. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. Flush to his right. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
You ain't never been a skate town. On no national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Shout to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
What's happening?
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by.
It is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, here we go. Shirts and stores, guys. Wife for you guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. But yeah, get it while you guys can.
So you're bad also.
I am a bad. You see it, you know what it is.
What's your dating status?
My dating status?
Yes.
Do you know have you seen the TikToks where they have people read the cards? Yeah, that's what we need to have her do right now. Can we please pull that up?
My reading status.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
Captain. Away.
They're going. It's Nix. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Ready. Away. Drill.
To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. R.J. Harvey, 28 yards. And the Broncos put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
19.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Operating from the gun, Penix. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Now third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They are going for it. Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll go play action here with Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix working out of the gun here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. David Stills, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Nix. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Down to about the 23.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60. They smash.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
To start it out, Robinson. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. Into the hands of London. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, that is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the 1st. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's a nice job there, knowing what his options are. He's out of the pocket to his left. And I thought maybe think about running with this one, but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline, and they convert on 3rd down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second, And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stick with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll throw with Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go! 19.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, set. Huh.
Algier now up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Pat Surtain up to make the play. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Penix. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Nix. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Nix. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take.
What I'm wearing. Don't just say, take that off. I don't like that. You know, for me, like my father, he does, when he scolds, he tells, because it's two of us, 2 daughters, 2 boys. Always came with his
all I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take a G-pad.
Because my father was like that. He would say, for instance, the dishes. You know, it wasn't going to the dishes. It's for me to go to the dishes because X, Y, and Z. That was
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace.
You ain't never been
can't just say, oh, go do this. It's gonna look like, why? Because I'm so used to my dad telling me.
On national, you know it go down. Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
What's happening?
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s eyes. See what choosing in the parking lot. I would look at 2, keep my number locked. I may be on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Hut, hut. Let's go. 50, green. Yellow, go. Ready. Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready. Get up. Cougar 19. Hey, Crash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go. Hey, check, check. Rig. Let's go now. Street. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Down. Red 38. Go pink. Here we go, set. 60 red. Hey, blue. Set. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Rig alert. Go. Check. 70 Lions. Hey, Trash. Check. Hey. Ready? 19 Tiger. Set. Street. Ready? Sixty Bison. Rig alert. Here we go. 45. White. Blue. Go. Hut. Set. Hut. Blue 32. Hey, red. Ready?
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. I met this little girlie.
But it's whenever girls say, "Oh, I'm not gonna accept you," or whatever, that's
Real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock